It's a very big day today for a very select special group of people. 14 people are flying from Rochester to Haiti this morning.
Yeah, they'll spend the weekend building an orphanage in Lejeune, Haiti, the town in the epicenter of the 2009 earthquake. 13
WHAM's Ginny Ryan and photographer Paul Jovanet are going along to share this mission to Haiti. Good morning, both of you. How are you?
Good morning, Norma. Actually, you're looking at a view of how we are getting to Haiti. This is the corporate jet that belongs to Constellation Brands. It has made 4 trips over the last 4 years since the 2010 earthquake. And this is how we'll be getting there today. It'll take about 3 hours. And as you can see, they are loading it up with luggage right now, but also supplies to take to Lejeune, Haiti. This is the town that was in the epicenter of the earthquake. It's been a long-standing effort to try and help rebuild that town. The very specific mission today is to build an orphanage for about 50 children in the town of Lejeune. There was one person really who started this whole thing after the earthquake, and I want you to meet him. He is the chief of surgery at Rochester General Hospital, Dr. Ralph Pinino. Thank you so much for being here today and helping us to tell this story. This goes back a long time with you. You have a long-standing commitment with Haiti, but specifically after the earthquake, how did this connection with Constellation begin?
Well, we were scheduled to do some relief work in Haiti before the quake, and it was literally 2 weeks after we were going to send a bunch of medical teams down and surgical teams down to work. When the quake hit, we switched that into a disaster relief. We had the supplies, we had the doctors. The only thing we didn't have was the transportation. So I called up Rob Sands and asked him, is there any chance in a million you would give me one of your planes to get a group of doctors and medical supplies down? Very generous. He gave us not only one, he gave us 2 planes. And since then, that was in January 2010. Since then, this has been a joint effort between Constellation, Rochester General Hospital, and InterVol, along with the support of hundreds of people from the Rochester community who've helped raise money for supplies down there for the initial effort, and then have given their own sweat equity either in sorting supplies or actually coming on trips like we're going on today.
Yeah, $65,000 was raised to make this happen, to build this orphanage over the weekend. Paint the picture for us. What will we see when we arrive in Lejeune today?
It'll be a little bit different than what it was 4 years ago. 80% of Lejeune was destroyed. It was literally just rubble. Since then, progress, albeit slow by our standards, there has been some progress. There's no more rubble in the streets. The streets have actually been redone. A new sewer system was put in to take the flooding away that would occur with the hurricanes. The kids, when we went down, we were actually running a MASH unit. We did this for 6 months, nonstop. The orphanage that we started taking care of kids at was totally destroyed. The kids were living in tents. And as sort of, I don't want to say a byproduct, but a side note, most of the volunteers came in, felt sorry for the kids, and we would bring them food and charcoal so they could cook. So 2 years ago, with Constellation as a group project, they wanted to do something, so they sent down a team of workers, and we went to the clinic. We actually had representatives from Rochester General Hospital, the hospital president. We had representatives from the University of Rochester Medical Center. We made a commitment at that time, Constellation and RGH, that they would build bunkhouses for these kids to get them out of the tents, and there's about 50 of them. Working with Purcell Construction, which is an upstate New York construction company, we've now hired 19 Haitians to actually build the bunkhouses, which are being built now. And this is what you're going to see, are the bunkhouses. This is the model drawings for them, and they're probably about 50% complete right now, and hopefully will become finished within the next 2 weeks.
And before this, there was nothing?
There was nothing, no. The kids were just living out in the middle of a sugarcane field in tents.
Oh my goodness. Well, it'll be great to see this project hopefully finished this weekend with your help and others, and I know you'll probably be seeing some people on a doctor basis as well.
We have actually a whole medical team coming down. There's one down there right now that we coordinate with Notre Dame and with InterVol, and then the Rochester contingent is actually flying out tomorrow, and we have anesthesiologist, OBGYN, LPNs from Rochester General, nurses, and we hope to work in various areas of Leogane that we have been working with for the past 4 years.
Excellent. Well, congratulations to you for all your hard work. It'll be great for you to see this come to fruition this weekend. Dr. Ralph Panino from Rochester General Hospital, also the founder of InterVol, a medical organization that's been helping Haiti for a long time, but you've really solidified this connection between Rochester and Haiti, so hats off to you.
And I just thank the Rochester community for everything they've done. I just want them to know they raised $100,000 4 years ago for us to do work in Haiti. And I want them to know that every penny was put to good use and they got good return. So thank you.
All right, thank you. And we'll look forward to hearing more about this trip and the Constellation connection from Rochester to Haiti. Our mission to Haiti continues. We are wheels up. Norma and Adam in about 45 minutes. So in a few more minutes, we'll tell you more about this mission.
Oh, goodness. I can't imagine that, you'll ever forget what you see there. I'm certain it will stay with you forever. The images, and as the doctor said there, the need is so great. So good luck, Ginny, and good luck to you and Paul, okay?
All right, thank you, Norma.
All right, Ginny, we'll see you in a few. Thank you.
Yeah, and by the way, those reports from Ginny and Paul will be on 13 WHAM next week, Thursday and Friday. So if you want to look for those reports.
And I apologize, I was saying Leogane. Leogane is how it's pronounced. I checked. So my apologies.
A local mission to Haiti will take off from Rochester.
On board 14 people who will spend the weekend helping build an orphanage. 13 WHAM's Ginny Ryan and photographer Paul Jovanet are going and are sharing the story with us this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. We feel so privileged to be able to go on this trip and tell the story of this mission to Haiti. 14 people here today volunteering their time for the weekend to build an orphanage, and it's actually called the Home of Hope. And there's the symbol for that. A cooperation between Constellation Brands and Rochester General Hospital, InterVol. We spoke to Dr. Ralph Panino from Rochester General Hospital a short time ago. He was the one that started this connection with Constellation Brands, and we are going to ride their private plane to Haiti this morning. Now, the other part of this partnership, Constellation Brands, Ginny Clark is the Vice President of Community Relations. That phone call 4 years ago really got the ball rolling. You could have said, I don't think we can do this, but you said?
We said yes. Ralph called Rob Sands, and the rest is history. He said, sure, you can take. Ralph was looking for one plane, and Rob offered up both of our planes. So that first trip 4 years ago went with docs, nurses, and both our planes full of medical supplies.
And after that first trip, Constellation could have said, we've done this, we've been there, but you didn't say no 3 more times. Why not? Why not just say, this is our contribution and we're done?
Yeah, I think many times that's what happens. You know, we rise as Americans to devastation and to help and support. It's the after. It's the small things afterwards that can really make a difference in a community, whether it's here or whether it's in Leogane, Haiti. And I think that's, in true Constellation style, that's what we do.
You told me a story that really speaks to the need and still the desperation that exists in Haiti. You built bunk beds last year for the children that we're building the orphanage for this weekend, and you said now they're gone, those bunk beds. What happened to them?
Yeah, I think that goes right back to the same story. You know, in true desperation, is it a bunk bed or do we need firewood? And that's actually what happened. The bunk beds were taken apart and used for firewood to keep the kids safe and to keep, you know, fire burning at night and cooking what they needed. So I think that's what brought us back this time, was how do we find a sustainable way to actually make this orphanage stay? And fortunately, we hooked up with Delaney Bay and Mark Purcell from Purcell Construction out of Watertown, New York. Who knew they would be there? And over the past year and a half, that's what we've been working on, is finding a sustainable way to keep these kids safe.
And Mark, maybe you could come over and tell us a little bit. This is Mark Purcell from Delaney Bay, Purcell Construction in Watertown. Good morning. Sustainability, this is really the focus of this trip because you are training Haitians to do the work that you do, right?
Correct, yep. We've been working down there since the earthquake, and we have about 15 Haitian carpenters working for us down there.
It's the whole idea of teaching a man to fish, it sounds like.
Well, and providing employment, and that's really what they need in Haiti. There's about 80% unemployment rate down there, so.
What are the biggest obstacles, or what is the biggest obstacle you face in this model in Haiti?
Well, logistics are a problem. Getting materials there, dealing with customs if you're trying to bring equipment in. But we're learning. You know, after 3 or 4 years, you kind of meet people and you figure out how to do things.
It would probably be easy for you to stay in Watertown and make money and not deal with the hassle and the customs and all of that. Why? Why do you do this?
Well, it's minus 30 in Watertown this morning, so going to Haiti is not such a bad thing. It's been something that I've enjoyed being involved with, and so it's rewarding.
Someone said to me, prepare to have your heart broken and rebuilt several times. Is that what the two of you have experienced?
I think that's a good analogy.
Yeah, you do, but also it's pretty hopeful down there. People are hopeful.
It must be nice to see your work making a difference.
It is. I mean, it makes a small difference in Haiti, but it helps. So.
Never get frustrated by the slow progress?
Oh, of course. Sure, but...
Well, we are looking forward to seeing your work. It's somewhat done. I mean, you've got a good start on the orphanage, so this weekend we hope to
finish off what they've all started.
All right, excellent. And with a groundbreaking ribbon cutting, I should say, on Sunday. Well, great work to you and Constellation. We are leaving in about 20 minutes, Norma and Jennifer. Wheels up. And yeah, there'll be a little bit of a temperature difference, but I think that'll be the least of the differences that we're about to face. That plane is full of supplies and backpacks and toiletries for the children of the orphanage and medical supplies. So we'll see it all put to good use this weekend when we spend 2 days in Leogane, Haiti. So we look forward to sharing our trip with you this weekend on 13wham.com and our reports next week on 13wham and Fox Rochester.
That's what I wanted to ask you, Ginny, so we know when to tell people to look for your reports. Will you be tweeting, Ginny, or social media? Will you be updating social media while you're there? Can you?
Fingers crossed. We're going to try to Skype today from Haiti when we arrive for the 5 p.m. news. We're going to continue with reports on Facebook and Twitter. And again on Sunday, we hope to Skype and kind of show you the work that's been going on. And our reports will air next Thursday and Friday, 10 and 11, Fox Rochester and 13 Wham.
Awesome.
Ginny, thank you so very much.
We don't need to tell you. But you two be safe. All of you be safe, okay?
Thanks, Jennifer. Have a great weekend.
You too, Ginny.
We'll
be right back.
We'll be back.